Laziness is one of the most dangerous enemies you will ever face, not because it is loud or aggressive, but because it is silent. It doesn't strike you like a sudden storm, it seeps into your life like a slow poison. One skipped task becomes a habit, one delay becomes a pattern, and before you realize it, months and even years of your life have slipped away. The tragedy is not that you were incapable, but that you allowed comfort to rob you of your destiny. Think about it. How many times have you promised yourself you'd start tomorrow? Tomorrow becomes next week becomes next month, and eventually, someday, turns into never. That's the cruelest trick laziness plays. It convinces you that you have time. But time is not your friend. Time is slipping away every single day. And the worst pain you can ever carry is not failure, it is regret. The regret of knowing you could have been more, but you chose less. You could have built the life you wanted, but you settled for distractions and excuses. That regret does not whisper, it screams. It follows you in the quiet of the night, reminding you of what you could have achieved if only you had moved when it mattered. You see, laziness doesn't kill your dreams in a single blow, it suffocates them slowly, while you watch in silence. And every day you let it win, you are writing your own story of what could have been. So the choice is simple, either you keep feeding laziness and watch your potential die, or you stand up today and say, no more. Because the future belongs only to those who refuse to delay. There are two kinds of pain in life, the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Discipline hurts in the present. It's the sting of waking up before the sun when your body begs for more sleep. It's the ache of pushing yourself in the gym when every muscle wants to quit. It's the discomfort of saying no to distractions when every part of you wants the easy escape. Discipline is sharp, it is immediate, and it demands something from you right now. But here's the truth, it passes. The pain of discipline fades, and in its place comes growth, progress, and pride. Regret, on the other hand, is a different kind of pain. It doesn't sting for a moment, it lingers for a lifetime. It's the weight you carry when you look back and realize you wasted your opportunities. It's the ache that doesn't heal, because you can't go back and undo the hours, the days, the years you gave away to laziness. Regret whispers in your mind every time you see someone achieving what you could have achieved, reminding you that you had the same chance but you chose the easy path. And unlike discipline, regret doesn't build you, it breaks you. So you are always suffering, whether you realize it or not. You will either suffer now through the temporary discomfort of discipline, or you will suffer later through the permanent ache of regret. The difference is that one transforms you and the other destroys you. The choice is unavoidable, you cannot escape pain. The question is, will you choose the pain that makes you stronger, or the pain that leaves you broken? Greatness has never been free. Every person you admire, every story of success you look up to, is built on sacrifice. We like to believe that talent alone creates extraordinary lives, but that's a comforting lie. The truth is, talent may open the door, but only relentless consistency keeps you inside. Behind every achievement is a price, paid in sweat, sleepless nights, missed parties, and countless moments of doubt where quitting seemed easier. Those who rise to greatness are not the ones who avoided the cost, but the ones who were willing to pay it without hesitation. Think about it. The athletes who inspire millions didn't just wake up one morning and find themselves champions. They trained when no one was watching, they bled, they broke, they sacrificed comfort for something bigger than themselves. The entrepreneurs who changed the world weren't gifted with endless luck, they endured failures, rejections, and long stretches where no one believed in their vision but them. Greatness isn't a blessing that falls into your lap, it's a debt you must pay daily, through effort, sacrifice, and discipline. And here's the question that should stop you in your tracks: are you willing to pay the price for the life you say you want? Because the universe will never hand it to you cheaply. It will demand proof of your desire. And that proof is not in your words, it is in your actions. You cannot cheat the process. You cannot bypass the struggle. The cost of greatness will always come due. The only choice you have is whether you are brave enough to pay it. Laziness does not live in your body, it lives in your mind. Your muscles aren't tired, your energy isn't gone, your body isn't broken. What stops you is the voice in your head that whispers, "Not today, maybe tomorrow." That voice is the real enemy. The moment you challenge it, everything changes. You see, discipline is not about forcing yourself into misery, it is about training your mind to choose what you want most over what you want now. The mind is the battlefield, and once you win there, your body will follow. Think about the moments when you felt unstoppable, when you pushed past what you thought was your limit. Nothing physical changed, you simply decided differently. You changed the narrative in your head from, "I can't," to, "I must." And that one shift turned weakness into strength. That's the power of mindset. The lazy person and the disciplined person feel the same resistance, the same excuses, the same desire for comfort. The difference is, one listens and one refuses. The life you dream of, better health, success, respect, freedom, does not exist somewhere far away. It exists on the other side of a decision. A decision to stop negotiating with your excuses. A decision to get up when it would be easier to stay down. A decision to finally act on the life you've been imagining instead of just fantasizing. You don't need to wait for motivation. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You need to change your mind, and when you change your mind, you change your life. The truth is simple, laziness ends the day you decide it ends. And when that decision is made, nothing in the world can stop you.